don't want to spend a lot of time on my hair. I already wear makeup. It's like pick a struggle. And honestly, with this Loc'd journey, I've really just loved every phase of it. Hi and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Coco and you are watching the Coco Collection. Make sure you hit the like button and make sure you subscribe. Now let's get into the video. So in today's video I will be pretty much talking about all things locks, my locks in particular. So I thought I'd just go over some frequently asked questions about them. One of the first questions that I got, how long have I been locked? So I've been locked officially 2 years. It was officially 2 years in January. I twisted my hair up in 2020 of January. So that's when I decided to lock my hair. Why did you lock your hair? Okay, so why did I lock my hair? I locked my hair because I was kind of over the high maintenance of doing my hair, like of being a woman. Like as a woman, doing your hair is so high maintenance. Like if you want it to look good, it's very time consuming. It costs a lot of money. And I also felt like I've experienced every hairstyle, so I was no longer like fiending to try a hairstyle. Like I did really short, I did like the Megan Good cut. I've done braids, would never ever do that again. I did wigs and weaves, like sew-ins, clip-ins, relaxed my hair. I was natural for a while, and I did like silk press. So I feel like I experienced all the different hairstyles, so I wasn't really fiending to try anything else. This is my second set of locks. I had locks from age 9 to 21. And then 21 I took my locks out, and then from age 21 to 31 that's when I was doing like the relaxed. I did the natural for a while and then went relaxed, and then tried all those different styles of wigs and weaves and stuff. So I experienced all of those as an adult. 30, 31 I was kind of like, I'm getting over this, like this wig life. You know, you want to make sure the thing ain't gonna fly off. You want to make sure it look good. You want to make sure it's not detectable. It just got exhausting, and then I just really looked at like how much I was spending on the upkeep of my hair, and it bothered me. Like I was like, this is a lot of money that I'm putting into this. I can put this money somewhere else. So with not wanting that financial burden that it takes to that goes into upkeep of hair, and then also just remembering my lock journey before, how much I enjoyed it, because I always liked my locks. I was like, you know what, I think I want to lock my hair up again. So that kind of brought me to the conclusion of locking it again, and I literally locked it. I thought about it and just did it. When I first twisted it up, I wore a wig over it for, I think I was still wearing wigs after I had twisted it up for about 2 or 3 months. And then after that I decided just to rock them. I just started rocking them out. But yeah, it was like the best decision ever. Okay, next question. Who did / does your locks? So I did my locks. I twisted them up myself. I was really relaxed with the execution of it. Like I didn't really worry myself with making sure the parts were perfectly done, because I actually really like the messy look of it. I like the little fuzz of it. I'm not somebody that needs to see like every part in my hair. That's not like important for me. So I literally just sat there one night while I was watching TV, and I parted with my fingers and I just twisted it like that. And so yeah, I started my locks and I also upkeep my locks. So I'm the only one that does anything. Now my mom, she has done retwisted them for me a couple of times, but that's about it. the way that I started my locks. So my natural hair was about, I would say about chin length, and I was natural. So I had relaxed previously, but I let that grow out like for a few years, so I was like natural. I probably had like a little bit of relaxed ends on the end, but mostly majority of my hair was natural. So I just did 2 strand twists. So you know, you just take 2 pieces of hair and you literally twist it. So that's how I started my locks. There are other ways that you can start your locks, like you can do the coil method, 2 strand twists. This is the rolling method. It's one other method, but I just went with the 2 strand twist because that was the easiest. That's the way that I started my first set of locks, so I was familiar with that option. So that was the way that I did that. How did I choose this size? So I chose to go larger than my previous set. My previous set of locks that I had from age 9 to 21 was a little smaller, which again, I didn't mind that size, but I knew this time I wanted to go a little bit thicker. I wanted it to be a little bit larger. One, to cut down the retwist time, because I'm all about saving time on my hair. Like, I don't want to spend a lot of time on my hair. I already wear makeup. It's like, pick a struggle. Like, I can't be doing my hair for hours and my makeup. It's no. So I wanted to go a little bit thicker this time, and I love the size of them. Really good size. And when they grow longer and I like put them up, it's just gonna look so good. Like, I just can't wait, because it looks good right now, like at the length that it is. It's like got my little sassy bob. But yeah, I chose this size to make sure that retwist time was shorter, and I just like the look of it. I didn't want any micro locks. I don't want no sister locks. I knew I definitely didn't want that. I wanted something like large and chunky, and I think I executed it perfectly. So good. Okay. How often do I retwist? So I retwist at least once a month, or I'll try to stretch it to like every 2 months. I've stretched it to 2 months at a time. Like, the more mature my locks get, the more that I find myself stretching it more. In the beginning, I was doing like a good every 4 to 6 weeks, but now I stretch it out pretty good. Like, I'll do like 60 days, 2 months period of time, and I'm good with that. So yeah, I would say at least every month to 2 months I'll do like a retwist for it. What products do I use? So the products that I use, I keep it very, very, very simple. Like, the shampoo that I use is just a strawberry fragrance suave shampoo that I use, and it does just fine. I may someday, like, you know, invest in like another shampoo that's more clarifying, since I do have locks and you want to really make sure that you're getting a really good deep clean. But right now I just use strawberry fragrance suave shampoo, and I do moisturize my scalp and my locks with African's Pride oil. That's something that I just used to use as a kid when I used to get my hair done, so I just kind of went back to that, and it's been working pretty good. I do have a Shea Moisture hair oil. I've been using it, but to be honest, I haven't seen anything like extraordinary about it, so I use it. But I mean, the African's Pride one is just kind of worked for me, so probably just continue to use that till it's gone, and possibly whenever it's time to like get some new products, I may try out something new, maybe so. But yeah, that's what I use. That's literally all I use on my hair. Oh, and retwisting, in the beginning I was only doing oil retwist. Whenever I retwist my hair, I only use oil. Recently I have been using a gel. I've been using Eco Styler gel, which is what I used to use to retwist my hair in my first set of locks. At first I didn't want to use it because I didn't want to get buildup, but I've been using it now. It just helps to prolong my retwist longer. That's what helps me to really stretch it the 2 months, I noticed, when I use the Eco Styler gel. But I will say I have been seeing some buildup, but you know, I'll get that under control. I don't know if I need to do like a apple cider vinegar rinse probably in my locks. I'll probably do that maybe after year 3, maybe 4. I don't know. I'll look into it, but that's all I use for now. Will I color my locks? I honestly don't see myself coloring my locks. I'm not really big into coloring my natural hair. Whenever I was wearing like wigs and weaves, you know, I could experiment with color because it wasn't affecting my natural hair. But coloring my natural hair isn't something that I've ever liked to do. In my first set of locks, I did color the tips of them blonde, but that was at the tip, so I didn't feel as nervous. I honestly don't think I'll color my my locks. If I were to put color in them, it'd probably just be black to make it like jet black. But that's about it. I don't see me going blonde or burgundy. No, I don't see me dyeing my hair like that because I really don't want to mess up the integrity of my locks. I want them to stay nice and strong. So I don't think I'll be doing that. Am I happy with my locks? I would say I am so happy. Best decision I ever made. I literally twisted it up in January of 2020. March, we all know what happened. We were in lockdown. It was like the perfect time to do something like that, to make such a big change to my hair. And I was able to just let it be and let it do what it needed to do, because the 3 months that I was wearing wigs over my twist is because I was still going into work. But of course in March we were all sent home, working from home, so I was able to really let my hair just be and let it do what it needed to do, and it really just flourished in these last 2 years, and it's just been doing so good. So I am super happy with my decision. I do feel like this is going to be my forever style. I don't feel like I'm going to go back. Like, this is the second set, and you know, I'm in my 30s now, and I know what I want. There's nothing else that I feel like I want to experience as far as hair. I just feel like, yeah, this was like the best decision. Honestly, if you feel like you want to lock your hair up, I would say go ahead and do it. If you don't like them, you can always cut them off, or you can always comb them out. So it's permanent, but you know, it's not permanent. You can always take it out, because that's what I did with my first set of locks. I combed them out. It took me 10 days, but I combed them out. But yeah, I love my locks. Best freaking decision I made, honestly. And they just get better and better, better and better. And honestly, being an adult with this lock journey, I've really just loved every phase of it. When they were freshly twisted, it was just something about the way they looked on me. It just felt like this is the style for me. This is the only style that I need to be rocking. And like as they started to mature and become more locked and get longer and fluffier, at one time I had like my curled ends on there. I was just like, every phase of it I just loved. There was never an awkward stage of, oh, this is the ugly stage, awkward stage, because I was concerned with that. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to go through like the ugly stage and stuff. But because when I had my first set, I was a kid. You know, when you're a kid, you don't really care about your hair. And by the time I cared about my hair, it was locked, it was settled, they were long, you know. But I've enjoyed every step of the way. And I mean, just recently I noticed that they're really dropping now. They're really thickening up and just looking nice and juicy. I'm just loving it. I'm just loving them so much. That concludes the video about my locks. If you do have any other questions, make sure you put them down below in the comments and I'll answer them. If there's anything I missed or some products you may want to recommend to me. But again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.